This might be the 12th where KVI, my company, we've hosted a special VIP party, usually sponsored by like Silver Sea Cruise Lines, or this year it's sponsored by Explora. They're good friends of ours, and we have all the top brass come out. So the big wigs of the major, largest cruise or travel agencies in North America, they come out. People on the advisory board, people on the luxury steering committee, which I'm a part of, and we have this big party.
Hello, Kyle.
Oh, hello, Cindy. What is that on your chest?
It's a brooch.
What on your? It's a brooch. What kind of a brooch is that?
Christian Dior.
Christian Dior. Can you see it, or is it hiding behind the microphone there?
I don't know.
It looks.
It's very fancy.
Why aren't you wearing our?
I love
why aren't you wearing our logo? You should be displaying our
Where's your
KVI
KVI
Lux
logo?
logo on your breasts instead of this Dior thing. Like, Christian Dior gets enough of their own advertising.
Okay, well, I would hate to tell you that you're not wearing your little KVI pin that you designed.
Well, it doesn't go with a shirt. It goes more on a lapel of it, like a blazer.
You know what? Just whatever.
So, yeah.
I love my brooch.
That's my first gripe of the day, but I'm sure there'll be several.
Oh, well, I've been working really hard lately, and I'm really, really tired of you not appreciating my efforts, to be quite honest.
How in the blue hell do I not appreciate? I appreciate you all the damn time.
No, you don't.
I appreciate you so much for all the work you've done lately that I'm trying to kick you out of the country so you can go have some nice R&R.
Oh, yeah.
Partly because you're annoying me, but partially because you deserve it.
Who's annoying who?
You are annoying me.
Well, we just got through our KVI Lux launch event.
Yes. Last weekend. That was glorious.
Mm-hmm.
And you shone like the star that you are.
Oh, I see. Are you sucking up to me now?
Occasionally.
Too bad they didn't hear what happened this morning.
What, this morning? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you're always on my case.
Well,
it's like, you're working too hard. Stop telling me 10,000 ideas, blah, 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 blah.
Well, sometimes I have other things.
You're always overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. You're always overwhelmed.
Again, the plate. The plate is full of things, and you need to, make an appointment to talk to me.
So let's talk about the event a little bit.
Okay,
so it was pretty good. We did have a sold out crowd. I'd say we invited 150 people or so, and it ended up being full at 120.
Yeah, we had about 120 of the elite of Vancouver's social scene. I don't know, the Vancouver Club, and a lot of 6 foot tall finance. However
there was blue eyes in finance. There was a lot of those types of men there, and that meme is still like a thing. Anyways, that's like still real.
They came out. They had a wonderful time.
People, I must say, lots of good-looking men.
We overfed them.
Mm-hmm. The food was good.
We gave them enough alcohol that they enjoyed without being responsible for them driving home drunk.
Mm-hmm. And you made a speech.
I gave a speech.
You didn't memorize it, but it was pretty
didn't
good.
memorize it, but I told them in advance, hey guys, sorry, I wrote this, but I didn't memorize it, so you'll have to bear with me as I read it.
Mm-hmm.
And it went fine. And then we had the world premiere, but the Western Canadian premiere, anyways, of Orient Express Yachts, presenting their new Orient Express yacht experience, and the head of North America came up for that from Miami to tell Vancouver all about these new Orient Express yachts.
Well, I spent the whole night. I spent the whole night talking to people. I literally had so many good conversations with people who actually were researching this before they came. And it felt like there might actually be people calling us interested in booking this. So it's still new. It is a very expensive price point. Yeah. And I kind of was, I'm like, obviously I'm hopefully optimistic, but I'm a little skeptical as to the price. But it seemed like people are actually interested in that.
Hey, people pay what they pay. It's a beautiful product, and we like it. I'm really excited because it's a new niche. So in the travel business, it's cruise business specifically, there's a few new niches that have come out in the last 20 years. About 20 years ago, river cruises came out as a niche. They weren't really well known up until, early 2000s. And now they're huge. Everybody wants to get on a river cruise, the Danube, the Rhine. I'll be going on my 10th this year, river cruise. I'm excited. That one's going to be in a brand new river, though. This one's going to be in Colombia on the Magdalena River, so on the Ama Waterway. So that's going to be exciting. I've actually chartered a ship for that, and we're going to take my whole team down to Colombia and experience that river cruise. So river cruises are huge. The next niche that kind of came out right around then, maybe a little bit later, was called expedition cruises. So a lot of these luxury cruise lines said, well, we're going to get these special icebreaker type ships. They're meant for expeditions. They're meant for cold weather. They've got Zodiacs on board. We're going to have...
Is that what you did when you were down in New Zealand with James? Right?
In Australia, in the Kimberley.
Australia.
So yeah, Northern Australia, the Kimberley, which is this wild area of the Northern Australia that's not very populated, but it's got amazing scenery. And we saw like cute little baby marsupials, rock wallabies. And then we saw like wild black cockatoos and all these amazing nature, and then the waterfalls and the rocks and the scenery.
So river cruising, expedition cruising.
Expedition cruising. So that Kimberley's an example, Galápagos Islands is an example, Antarctica is an example, the Arctic is an example of these expedition ships that go way out of the way. They take you on a Zodiac out to these different places because you can't, there's no docks, it's just wild. And naturalists come with you and they tell you about what you're seeing and all that. So it's kind of like going on a National Geographic style adventure. By the way, they also do National Geographic with Lindblad. They do expeditions.
But what's
as well.
next? I think you're already on a tangent.
It's fun. So the next niche, that's brand new niche
that I was discovering on YouTube.
Yes, it's all you.
It's me. You got to give me all the credit. Like I basically sit there every day on YouTube,
right,
while you're on TikTok getting your news, and I kind of notice there's
I
this
just
yacht
sit around and watch TikTok cat videos and stuff.
TikTok news
while you're doing the real work. So I appreciate that because I'm useless without you. Anyways. This new niche that you've discovered all by yourself with no help is luxury yachts, ultra luxury yachts. So we've got Orient Express yachts. We've got the Four Seasons yachts. We've got Aman, which I think is really cool. Aman's got a
Aman
yacht, the Aman Gade. They only have just one to start, but they're one this year, one more next year. So it's a brand new niche that's growing. So it's really cool. I want to get on. And these yachts are like, 100 people or so on board, plus like 150 staff. So it's a huge amount of staff to guest ratio.
Well, I was looking at it and it looks to me like the Aman Gati that's coming. It's next year that's going to be out. It's actually the smallest ship and the most expensive. So
but Aman is designed, Aman means peace. It's a Sanskrit word for peace. And it's basically where celebrities go to hide or, it's very exclusive, very peaceful, very everything.
I'm quite fascinated with this brand actually. Like, it's just kind of hit my awareness levels. And like the Four Seasons is nice. And I've always thought that's kind of prestigious. And like, I like checking out the Four Seasons and seeing who's there and what handbag they're wearing.
Yeah.
But now that I'm in on this Aman thing, it's like no one we know has gone on an Aman hotel trip. And we better get on there.
Well, we're going to the one in is Utah. Is it?
In Moab.
In Moab.
On there.
I think we're going to go to the Moab one first because we're going to do a little road trip down there in the summer. So we'll talk about that in the summertime.
Sounds a little expensive. Might burn through some money there, but might be worth it.
It's, you know what? Burn your kids' inheritance, man. Enjoy your life.
Yeah, I'm definitely wanting to burn through experiencing that for myself.
Yeah.
So what do they say? So I got a couple new buzzwords for you now.
Oh, buzzwords. Good luck.
Yeah. Well, time is the best currency. And what's wrong with that?
I don't know. It's just tacky, cheesy, whatever. Go ahead with your buzzwords.
What's wrong with my buzzword?
I don't know. Is it all bespoke and curated and buzzy?
No, those are like cheese plates now. Like you can't even use those words.
Curated is a cheese plate.
Yeah.
That's the charcuterie. Charcuterie. All right, carry on.
You're being a little bit condescending.
Yeah. Go ahead with it. What's your next?
Basically, not being seen is the status symbol.
Not
privacy.
Being seen.
Yeah, people
privacy.
want privacy.
Yeah, sure. Well,
I don't know if I really relate to
it
that
depends
buzzword,
because we travel.
Sure.
Sometimes we travel. I know sometimes I travel and I just want, peace and quiet and
because
just
you're
to be
basically like an 86-year-old man.
But because here's the other side of things. I like to go on these tours with other people and
old people.
Learn. Yeah, whatever age they are, people with experience and great stories to tell because it's all about storytellers. I'm fascinated by people's stories and their passion and where they've been and learning from them. Whereas you're fascinated by
what they're wearing, who they know.
You're fascinated by a nice pina colada by the pool and a nice Dior bag.
That's not true. No, you know what? Like I actually like it when we go to hotels together and we're at the bar and we spark up conversations with like-minded people who look good. The good-looking people, within our age range, like anywhere between 30 and 55 is okay.
So you're saying that only beautiful people matter?
You gravitate, like I'm a bit of an ageist because you are the opposite. You're like basically not ever talking to young people. I don't really get this about you, but like...
What are you talking about? My favorite people in the world are children. I'd rather hang out with kids and dogs all day long than other adults.
Last night at the hotel. Oh my God.
I'm
There's like children running around in the Fairmont and you think it's okay. It's not okay.
Of course it's okay. Kids are great. Kids are the next generation.
Okay,
our children are the future. I believe that. Like Whitney Houston.
We're sitting in our new place, which is great, and we're having a drink. And there's like this crazy child there. I don't know. And the waitress is even on my side. I don't know how you don't.
You and the waitress are riffing on it, but I was like, let him run around
screaming.
These kids are full of wonder and delight, and I want grandkids.
I disagree, Kyle. I like to go out with you. I like to have a good time. I like to talk to people our age. spark up conversations with interesting people. And you always gravitate to these old timers.
No, I have time for people, old timers who have great stories to tell. And I have time for kids with lots of energy, and I have time for dogs. I rarely have time for boring people who have nothing interesting to say.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just really getting tired of how expensive it is.
This is why I'm kicking you out of the country. You need a break because you're tired. You need to.
I'm tired of you right now.
Yeah, you're tired of me.
Okay.
Hey, I might be a little tired of you too. So off you go.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at this obviously very seriously, but your idea was, Cindy, just why don't you go off for 5 days to Palm Desert?
Go to Palm Desert, play some pickleball.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah. But I did that in January. Yeah. So been there, done that. And I thought, well, that's great. And I looked at the pricing right now. And to get down to Palm Desert, it's obviously peak season. It's literally for 5 days. It's literally about as much as I can go to Sardinia for 9 days.
Well, you've been talking about Sardinia as the next big thing. And you're probably right. It's a really neat up and coming destination. It's been a destination for thousands of years, but it's up and coming for North Americans. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So basically, I was at ILTM last year in December, and all of the little DMC companies kept saying Sardinia is the next Capri. And I love how Ludo, our Italian colleague, says Capri, which I don't know how she says it in Italian. It's just so magical when it rolls off her tongue.
Ludovica is our marketing manager who's from Milan.
Right. But then when she says Capri, how does she say it in Italian? I can't remember. It's
Capri? I don't know.
Capri.
I like how she says LinkedIn. She said LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, yeah. Anyway, so she being a true Italian, literally told me yesterday she's vacationed in Sardinia her whole life.
Yeah.
So and I said to her, I phoned her up, I'm like, Ludo, is this really the real deal? Is Sardinia the next Capri? Is it amazing? Like, tell me about it. And she has convinced me that it is amazing. So
there is this place, Porto Cervo, right? Which is the billionaire's playground. It looks pretty fun.
So it looks like from the front, like I have been to Capri for my 50th birthday. So it does look a lot like Capri, but it looks 10 times or 100 times bigger than Capri.
Yeah.
And
it's a huge island off the coast of Italy, north of Sicily, on the west coast of Italy. Big place.
Yeah. So to me, it does look beautiful. Like it looks rugged and beautiful beaches. And right now it's about 18 degrees Celsius. So I wouldn't say I'd go sit on the beach.
Which
but
is
definitely
high 60s, cafes, closing in on about 70.
Definitely enjoy some wine, cafes, and a little fun time away from you.
Around 20 degrees or around 70 degrees, and that's in March. Just for
right. So I could literally go there, and this is Porto Cervo is one of the most expensive areas, and there's some ones nearby. But I could literally go there right now for 9 days and spend about the same as Palm Desert. And we're really not excited to go to the States that much.
Interesting. And we're on the West Coast. So we're talking about flying from Vancouver to Palm Desert is like a 2-hour flight, or Vancouver to
Munich.
Munich and then back down over to Italy. Yeah. You're looking at, 20 hours travel.
So I find that interesting.
For less money. It's weird how that works sometimes.
It's a pretty nice resort too that I was looking at. So we'll see. I have to decide today.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure
if because I'm sending you tomorrow. You better get on it.
I've been a little busy working.
Yeah. Well.
But you literally haven't riding me for working too much. It's too many ideas. But I think we're moving things forward with KVI Lux.
It's great.
How are you feeling about everything I'm doing?
It's exciting, but
Yeah. I'm a little too shiny for you sometimes.
It's going to go. I've been doing this for 27 years. It's everything's going to roll just fine.
It's rolling. All right. But I'm rolling into a lot of mean girls lately. I must say.
You know what? You're the mean girl, I think. You look at other people's mean girls. Because you're this larger than life, beautiful blonde, smart, ambitious, big blondie or grande blonde. You're grande. I like that.
I don't want to be compared to a
latte.
But
here's the thing. So, and you're an alpha. I mean, you take up a lot of the oxygen in a room. That's, that's you. So,
I don't think that's a good excuse.
Are,
yeah, but you seem to make excuses for these people. I'm just being myself in a room,
not
talking
everybody
to people.
Can keep up with you. That's fine.
It's the body language when I'm talking to someone about a new idea. It's unbelievable. You can notice it. I want you to validate this because I want you. You're one of the first men that can actually relate to me. You're actually seeing it happen. You like to joke and say I'm the mean girl, but I'm actually a really nice person most of the time.
Yes,
except you are. But with other women,
you're also a bit of a bulldozer or a hurricane or whatever you want to call it. You just command the room.
So it's just my confidence
so that's rubbing these
ladies the wrong way?
They're not being rubbed the wrong way. It's just that you're, ladies, guys, people, you can be intimidating.
Okay, so what am I supposed to do about that?
Well, you're supposed to listen to me and just, zip it a little bit, just bring it down a bit, dial it down.
So why do you think ladies
a little bit less of this, a little bit more of this?
So how am I supposed to overcome this with people?
You're given 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Maybe just relax and be at peace in the moment sometimes, rather than having to take over the room.
If I'm doing a presentation,
presentation is
different.
The room. No, you have to do that for a presentation, and you do great at it. So I'm just picking on you.
Okay. So things have been getting expensive lately. Every time I go out, I leave the house, it feels I don't know, I want to say about $500 will just be like flying out of my
Can you
credit card.
just,
Or yours.
how
or
about
both.
leave the house without any plastic on you, any cash, just walk out the door.
Well, I did
go sit on a beach.
Yeah, okay, but hang on. I went to the actual dermatologist yesterday.
Oh God.
And it wasn't for it wasn't for a cosmetics procedure, like literally some skin resurfacing type issue. And I had something taken care of. Yeah,
listen,
I don't want it to sound...
I've been staring at your mug for a year now, and there's nothing wrong with it. Why are you going to pay money to somebody to fix something that isn't broke?
Well, it's not quite true. There's like these little things that happen, and I was trying to take care of them.
I'm watching you. I look at you more than you look at yourself in the mirror. Anyway, I see you. You're fine.
So this dermatologist is like legit, like, sure, I can deal with that. That's $600. But it's like he's already tried to deal with that 2 other times for $600. And then he proceeds to look at me and go, yeah, you've been in the sun lately. I go, yeah, I was on vacation.
BYKI, there should be a W at the end. Burn your kids' inheritance wisely.
Okay, but then this doctor...
Blow your money on $600 worth of...
I'm just talking about how expensive it is. I'm not even trying to spend money. The dermatologist then says to me, looks at me, yeah, you've been in the sun. I go, yeah, I was on vacation. And he's like, well, you need a whole skin resurfacing program. This is like a top dermatologist in town who's like recently stopped working in his medical derm part. He's just working on cosmetics. Nice guy. But he's like, you need to address your skin issues. I'm like, well, it's golf season. So I'm not prepared to show it.
I'm in the wrong business. I'm just a dermatologist.
Yeah.
And make women feel bad about how they look.
Well, it's true.
Make money off of them.
So he kind of like backed off. Like once I said, it's golf season, so there's no point. He just kind of backed off of that. But I mean, you've been spending a little money lately. I see an eagle floating around your waist there.
This is my Stefano Ricci belt. I love Stefano Ricci.
You know what?
That's a great brand. I also have a hat that goes really cool.
The funniest thing ever is that I purposely did not tell you there was a Stefano Ricci store in Vancouver.
The only one in Canada.
But you didn't know. How did you not know that?
And it's like a block from our place.
I know. How did you not know that though?
I don't know. Because it's the different direction that I usually go. It's like it's a block the other way.
I didn't tell you on purpose.
Well, you know what?
But then
I found it.
I know. But you needed a new belt for your new outfit.
For this event on Friday, I had this beautiful green suit that was made by Jason Sarai.
It was not Robert Graham.
Specially tailored by Jason Sarai. Styled by Sarai.
Mm-hmm.
Sarai, if you're looking it up. And but it didn't come with the accessories. So I needed shoes and a belt. I got these. It was like this foresty green type of a suit, and it had. So the shoes I got were these suede. Where were they suede? Like Tom Fords. Tom Fords, beautiful. They're like this chocolate brown suede with some gold accent. And the Stefano Ricci has the gold in it. And so I had to get a belt that instead of my black one, I got, it was like this beautiful brown crocodile skin, like a high polished look. I was loved it. Anyways, Stefano Ricci.
So I felt sorry for you. So I did tell you about the store.
So anyways, got the
Are you happy? Was it worth it? Is that belt worth it?
I feel so good. That whole outfit just makes me feel like. I was surprised how much that belt was. That's the same outfit that, they said Michael Bublé wore on the Tonight Show, so I'm like, I'm jazzed about it.
Sales ladies were just like, they just saw you coming. They were just like, they had a whole idea of what they were going to say.
Yeah, but the bad thing is then when you came into the store with me, you just added to it.
That's true.
Like I go into a store, I know what I want, I know what I'm going to get, and boom, I get it and I leave. Whereas you're like, oh, let's look at this and this. Hey, let's add this and this and this.
They had a beautiful jewelry box I thought you should get. But it wasn't a jewelry box. It was a cigar.
It was a humidor for $10,000. It's like, for the amount of times I smoke a cigar once every 4 years, maybe I should take up
like
smoking
a jewelry box. I thought it was pretty cool.
Justify a $10,000 humidor box.
Well, anyways.
It was gorgeous.
But that store has endless ways to spend money, and I was quite impressed with the store.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing for me, though. So that's why we have to go back to the store.
That's so sad. Yeah. What about your little shopping spree for your event?
Well, I needed a new outfit.
You're like, I'm going to go get a little dress and maybe a pair of shoes. And you came back with the dress, the shoes, earrings, the brooch, all this stuff, and it was like...
And a purse.
And a
Don't forget the purse. I had to have the purse.
So a couple grand turns into like 12. Just boom.
Well, it was a lot, but I'm worth it.
Yeah, well.
I'm really starting to earn my...
earn your money, you make your money, you spend it on what you want. Burn it up.
I'm earning my way into this...
Does your daughter know that you spent that?
Well, I don't know. You like to spoil my daughter.
So again, I just want to reiterate that burn your kids' inheritance is not estate planning advice so much.
No, definitely not.
If you've earned it, enjoy it, and take your kids with you on your trip rather than die and let them go without you.
Well, I just felt a lot of joy when I was in the Dior store, and I was like, I actually can piece together this whole outfit because I can justify the fact that I need a matching Dior accessory ensemble kit to match my basic black dress. It's a good strategy. Nice accessories. It's always a good way to spend money. I found
whatever you got to do to convince yourself.
It's true.
You tell me all this time that, being a girl is really expensive.
It's really expensive.
Good Lord.
It is. There's pressure. I have to look good.
Good Lord, being a girl is not nearly as expensive as being a girl's boyfriend.
You know what? I can't win. The girls are mean to me if I look really good. And if I try not to look good, they're still going to be mean to me. Like, oh, look at her. Who does she think she is? She doesn't even look good. So I have to bring it.
You allow yourself to be emotionally affected by mean girls?
I thought you could rise above that. I'm just really noticing it lately.
You need to raise your vibration to a Bashar level. You need to be about 200,000 cycles per second. Then you won't care. You'll be like, right. I'm elevated.
Well, I don't feel like it's like depressing me or anything, but I'm just noticing it lately, especially hanging around you. It's like,
I think you need to notice it less.
Oh, okay.
Just be at peace with I am me and I like me and that's it.
I'll work on myself, Kyle. I'll take that under advisement.
Thanks, babe. That's my therapy for the day.
That's awesome. Okay. So right now, it's April, and we have the big Edge conference coming up in May. And how many years have you gone to Edge?
2006 was the first one. There was one that was canceled for COVID. So this is going to be my 20th Edge, or 19th or 20th.
So tell us what Edge is. I've never been, so I'm new in this industry, less than a year in. What is Edge? And what
Edge, so the largest consortium in the World Travelers Network has this conference every year, the big conference. They call it Edge now, which is educate, or something, gather, evolve, there's whatever. It's Edge. It's a collection of like thousands and thousands of travel agents from mostly North America, US and Canada. They get together and they do education, they do workshops, they do trade shows, they do big announcements. Like the cruise lines wait till Edge every year to make a big announcement about something. And so it's a big thing. And then KVI has our VIP party that we have, which we've had now for...
You're going to wear some party pants?
Yep. I'm going to be as flamboyant and ridiculous looking as you could possibly
imagine. Are you getting some new clothes for this?
I do. Jason Sarai is making me some new stuff.
Oh, that's good.
So
I did kind of say to him, I don't know if he mentioned it or I have like secret conversations, but I want you to get the black power suit.
It's already in the works. It's happening.
You got the pants, so you see the jacket.
Yeah, we're going to get the all black and maybe a nice gold little, some accents.
But are you going to buy some more Robert Graham before we go? Somewhere?
Maybe. Actually, I'm going to call it next week, so I'm going to...
Oh, no. That store's going out of business, by the way.
No, it's not.
I thought it was.
It is. We're getting so off tangent here.
Oh, sorry.
We're Edge.
Okay, so we're going to Edge. It's in San Diego.
It's in San Diego this year. Every year we have... This will be the 11th or 12th one in a row now. This might be the 12th where KVI, my company, we've hosted a special VIP party, usually sponsored by like Silver Sea Cruise Lines or this year it's sponsored by Explora. And AMA Waterway, so it's a little bit different.
Very nice.
Fun.
Very nice.
They're good friends of ours, and we have all the top brass come up. So the big wigs of the major, largest cruise or travel agencies in North America, they come out. People on the advisory board, people on the luxury steering committee, which I'm a part of, and we have this big party.
Oh,
and it's kind of like the after party of the Oscars. Like people are really looking forward to it. Like everybody's like, "Where's my invite? Where's my invite?"
Is the party like venue actually attached to our room we're staying, or is it separate?
No.
I heard about last year.
No.
And some sort of karaoke.
This party happens in a big venue in the convention center.
Okay.
A bar lounge type thing where we take up the whole floor.
All right.
And then but we also, for our company, I get a, what do you call it? The hospitality room. So I have a big suite that's, got room to...
So that's what the karaoke is going to break up.
You do that every night as like in the after party.
All right.
You go to Edge for a week, you sleep when you get home. It's just a nonstop
so you're going to
travel industry party.
So am I going to see you get like a little tipsy? Because I've still never actually seen you tipsy around me.
I'm not a big drinker, but there's a chance.
Oh,
it could happen.
Well, see, actually, the other funny thing is I want to see the dance moves, considering like nobody really knows this about you, but I have to tell everybody. You were a legit Much Music dancer. Like for real. You had an orange afro and you were actually hired by Much Music to dance.
Much Music, which is the Canadian equivalent of MTV for those watching.
It's been 1 year of dating you and I've never seen you dance.
Because I'm old and stiff and feeble. I used to be the world's greatest white dancer. But now I'm...
With your orange afro.
I'm probably only the second greatest white dancer.
I really want to see a video. There has to be a video somewhere. Please show us the video.
There are some videos out there.
Okay. So there's a good chance we'll have some...
scour the interwebs enough, you might see this little white guy with the ginger afro amongst a bunch of African Canadians who are much better dancers than me, but I was the best white one.
Okay, so we're gonna have fun at Edge, and as a new agent, what can I expect? Like I believe I have to sign up for some like seminars all day and go for some learning
you
sessions.
need to friggin' earn your keep down there and,
I know.
take some classes.
But I did get into the luxury seminars. There were some
the luxury forum. So
I'm excited about that.
You sit down and do it's like speed dating with a bunch of, like Four Seasons or Accor or.
So it's definitely a good event. Like if you're a New York agent, you want to definitely get into that and check it out.
If you're an agent, it's the place to be every year.
Excellent. Okay.
So that's what's next.
So that's going to be exciting for us.
A bunch of other stuff coming up in the future too. We've got an Explora cruise in August, and then we're going to go to Paris. We're going to go to Geneva. Then we're going to go to ILTM, which is in Cannes, and then there's some stuff after that. There's lots. We'll talk about that in the future.
Okay. The Explora cruise, that's not even the inaugural. Is that like the pre-inaugural that we're going to with Explora?
So this brand new cruise ship, it's ahead of schedule. So there's actually it's being delivered a week early.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're doing a special pre-inaugural cruise for a week. It's out of Genoa, Italy, and it's going to end up in Rome. But it's going to also go over to south of France and kind of circle around the area for a week. So that'll be fun.
That's pretty good.
And we're also going to Tahiti in September. So that'll be fun too on a Windstar cruise.
Well, I've been signing up lately for all these like luxury publications. Like you're just like, I've set up this luxury division with you. And now I'm trying to understand like what are all the brands and things we should learn. And I've been reading different magazines and I came across something yesterday from the Elite Traveler and they were profiling some of the most expensive trips in the world. And I was pretty shocked because like, as you know, like we've been a little obsessed with YouTube lately and I have been putting YouTube on every day instead of your TikTok news. And we saw that Four Seasons private jet tour and that looks really freaking interesting. Like if I had a whole bunch of money that I really wanted to burn through, I would say that would be like number one on my list. And that's one of the most expensive trips in the world right now.
Aman does that too. They have their own private jet.
Yeah.
So you start at one Four Seasons or Aman property, stay there, then they get on their private jet and jump over to the next one and on and on and on. So there's like 7 stops and it'll take you from like Asia all the way over to Europe or things like that.
So it's kind of like the same concept that these cruise lines have been doing, especially the river cruises. But this is like for somebody who doesn't want to deal with any of that.
So if you don't want to spend 2 days on a ship, you can spend, 4 hours on a plane.
Yeah. The Four Seasons one looked really cool. I watched a video with this one fellow on there and he looked like he's having a really good time. So just can you add that to a list this year, honey? Is that in the budget?
I've got to spare $180,000 per person.
That's about $180,000.
We'll make that so.
And then what was that other one that we were looking at? There was this one I saw that I was kind of curious about, but it was a 5-month cruise. Like I don't see how anyone could sit on a cruise for 5 months.
It wasn't a 3-month cruise, it was a world cruise.
No, it's 5 months.
Okay.
It was 5 months.
A lot of the world cruises are in the 120-day range, but sometimes they're longer.
This was a 5-month one. Like, can you imagine sitting on a cruise ship for 5 months?
Nope. But some people can. So that's some people's definition of perfection because, you're fed well every day. You've got housekeeping every day. It's all built in. You're basically just pampered nonstop as you travel the world. It's actually a really cool thing. But for me, that's more of a retirement thing. I don't think I'm at the age right now where I would want to do that the whole time. As much as I love cruising, I kind of like a bit more variety. I like to be home a bit. So.
And then the article kind of was talking about like going to space. That's definitely not something I'm ever
Virgin Galactic.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, because it's basically ridiculous. 3 minutes in space, and you pay
$500,000.
Yeah, I know, two or $300,000.
It's a lot of money.
But it comes with like, you actually go to space camp, you go to training in advance. It's a really cool experience for people who like it. I know a travel agent who actually, that's his main job is selling those. He's
I'd really like to know who's actually buying that. Like, I'd like to meet somebody who's actually done that.
People who want to go to space. People want to see prove that the Earth is not flat.
And one of the other expensive things was like renting out a whole island in the Philippines. Say, that's pretty neat.
Oh, yeah, it's like let's just step up from renting a private villa. Just take the whole island.
And then the last thing that I saw was like an actual expedition. Like those cruises are expensive too. Like those really high-end ones.
Well, you know what? Expedition really cruises are excellent value, to be honest.
That's
They're
like
not nearly as
right?
expensive as you might think.
That's
Obviously, if you book the top suite. But yeah.
There's like a lot of professionals at a company. Like it's not just like you just go with like your average tour guide. Like you're going with professionals who take you on a pretty gnarly tour.
Yeah.
I don't want that. It's too much work for me.
I love it. You and I, we should just take separate vacations all the time.
I feel like we're really heading to like, we're getting to know each other. Yeah. And as we've gotten to know each other, like there's things I really like doing with you on vacation. Yeah. And I really understand the things I don't like doing with you on vacation. And it's okay.
Here's where we intersect, where our Venn diagram intersects.
And let's just
a beach in Hawaii.
Yeah, going to Hawaii.
We both just love Hawaii. We both love sitting on a beach and just, I'd be under an umbrella because I'll melt in the sun as a ginger vampire that I am. But
we're never going to enjoy these tours together. Like, there's just no way. Like,
you don't want to get on a bus and have a tour guide go blah, blah, blah. And whereas I love that. I want to hear the history. I want to conversate. I want to walk around. I've seen a lot of cathedrals, but I want to see new and different, exciting things I haven't seen before. Would be great.
Well, I've been talking to people lately and a lot of ladies, and apparently I'm not alone. in not enjoying the tour. So this is common for people at 53 to not enjoy the tour.
Yeah.
And, you are younger than me. And I am surprised by how much you enjoy that tour. You're like right in there with the purple coats.
That's what you get for being a cradle robber. You pick a young guy who's got more energy and he wants to get out and about, whereas you just want to lay there on the beach.
I'm at a loss to even know what to say to that. But that's kind of like the reverse of what's happening. But you can go with that thinking if that makes you feel better.
That makes me feel a lot better.
All right. Thanks. All right.
So what else you got for us? We gonna talk some this or that?
I think those are always fun to do.
All right, let's do some this or that.
Okay. Would you rather have a personal driver or
are we going to explain what this is? Yeah, it's basically a would you rather. So you're going to give me two things.
Would you rather? I'm going to see what Kyle would rather do.
All right.
But half the time I'm going to guess I will know the answer. Right. Okay, here's this one I obviously know. Would you rather have a personal driver or a personal trainer for life?
Personal driver.
Yeah, we both know that.
I'm already in pristine physique. I don't need a personal trainer.
Oh, God, you so need
I just wake up out of bed looking this good.
Oh.
So, I take the dog for a walk. That's good enough.
Actually, this is a new thing that's happened.
Yeah.
This is cool. Since we moved to the Pack Room residences, you've actually left the house and gone for walks with the dog. Yeah. And I'm benefiting from this because I love my Starbucks coffee. And there's a Starbucks kiosk there now. So
it's a walk through.
My love language is coffee in the morning. So you're finally doing things. You are walking, which is nice to see you're getting a few steps in with that dog.
So down at the convention center. So we live right by the Canada Place Convention Center, and you go right down and on the seawall, there's a walk through Starbucks. So instead of a drive through, you just walk up window and then you go to the next window and you pick up your order. And so I walk the dog, get your Starbucks, come back to the place and go to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
Would you rather have only drink I gotta start this one again. Would you rather eat omakase every night or have a different Michelin star tasting menu every week?
Oh, we gotta have the variety. I love omakase, and that's one of my favorite restaurant in all of Vancouver, actually in all of Canada that I've had so far, is an omakase restaurant called Ryukirajiro. Oh God, I'm gonna get it wrong. This is omakase. It's in Yaletown. It's amazing, but I wouldn't want that every night. I want variety. So yeah, easy. What about you? Obviously.
I like the Michelin.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather be known for your shoe game or your sunglass game?
Oh.
Actually, yeah, that's a good question for you.
That's hard. I got the Maybachs sunglasses. They make me, I feel really cool in those sunglasses. So I think I had to go with the glasses game.
Well, I'm going to go with all the game because I have 6,000 pairs of sunglasses.
Yeah, you almost lost a pair in Whistler.
That's true, but it may have saved our life.
Yeah, it may have saved our life.
Yeah, no.
Because we had to stop to look for the glasses for 2 minutes and we missed a huge accident by about 2 minutes.
It's not funny, but yeah.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I love my Chanel sunglasses. Those are my favorites.
Thank you, Chanel, for saving our lives.
Yeah, it's true. There was a big accident and pausing to look for my sunglasses, which I have no idea how they ended up on the floor. Yeah, that's weird.
That's how you're not supposed to take care of your sunglasses.
So basically,
take better care of your Chanels.
I have a thing. I've always had a thing since I was little with shoes and sunglasses, and you can never have too many of either. So that's it. Let's see here. Would you rather have the world's best espresso machine at home or a barista who shows up every morning?
I don't care.
Can I just take this one?
Much. Again, from the last time, hot bean water. I would rather have McCafe every morning. Will the barista bring me McCafe? Done. That's what I want.
Well, if the guy at the Pack Rim brought me a hot coffee up and he was hot, I'd probably take that option.
Yeah, you can have a hot guy with the hot bean water.
All right. Would you rather check into the Ritz Paris or Claridge's London for a month?
I don't even want to admit, that I do not have much Paris experience, but London is true. One of my favorite places in the world. So I'm picking London.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather have an unlimited spa budget or an unlimited fine dining budget? Oh, that's easy.
Unlimited spa budget?
Yeah, or fine dining.
Fine dining.
Yeah.
My spa is, is there soap in the shower? Good. Let's go.
Yeah. I think I basically just want to be at the spa. So I have to disagree there. I just take the eating for granted. I can eat and get all that. But if I could have the spa all the time and have an unlimited budget, I'd be in there every day.
Yeah, well, of course.
That'd be fun.
Girl.
Wow, okay. Would you rather spend a month on a super yacht with no port stops or get a week at 10 different luxury resorts in a year?
The resort, you got to stop. You got to experience the culture and the people and all that, not just float around in the ocean for a month.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have access to every airport lounge in the world or a guaranteed upgrade on every flight? That's assuming you're not already in business class every flight. So this doesn't apply.
So I can now book economy or premium economy forever and automatically get business upgrade all the time. That's like 80% discount. That's a pretty good deal.
But actually, I've been noticing with my YouTubing that there's a whole new category now. This like avoid the lounge altogether. Wasn't that Air France that has that like special service where they literally pick you up and take you to a special Air France lounge?
Well, yeah,
you bypass all that.
Yeah, there's the super.
So like, I think I just want to aim for that. That's pretty cool.
That's good.
How do we get that?
Oh, I know people.
You gotta get me hooked up with that.
Yeah, I'll get you the.
I think if we're gonna like look at how we're burning through money, like let's look at really how we should be burning.
Yeah, we need to
that
ramp
looks
it
like
up.
a really good option.
Yeah. We need to bring that up to an inferno.
All right. Okay. Well, that's great, Kyle. So thanks for chatting with me today.
That's all of them. I was just getting started. We can do 100 of those.
I think we're good.
All right.
Thanks.